What's up everybody, my name's Sage and I'm here to talk about the new movie Hustlers. Hustlers is a movie about a group of strippers who come together and devise plans to con Wall Street men out of their money, with two characters, Constance Wu's character and Jennifer Lopez's character being the main two. While the movie is heavily focused on the journey of that group, a lot of the focus is on those two characters' friendship. And before we go any further, I just gotta note, J-Lo is 50 years old. That woman is 50! Bruh, the movie opens up with her ass shaking in your face, and goddamn dude, to put it short, J-Lo looks good for 50. The movie starts off with Wu and Lopez's characters meeting and pretty quickly forming a strong friendship. Now, I gotta say, going into this movie, I really didn't know what to expect, but I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. You get a really interesting story here, and I was heavily impressed by the acting talent in this thing. J-Lo kills it. She does an awesome job. Constance Wu's character, while in the beginning I felt like was a little on the stale side, once the movie got going, like at least past the halfway point, oh, she did an awesome job. Keke Palmer's character in this, Keke Palmer, she embodies that whole black girl role in this movie, and I love it. She does it in a way where it's not too much. I've seen a lot of movies like this where there's that one black character and they're kind of typecasted to be, you know, way too over the top. She was that perfect amount of black, you know? She wasn't too loud, she wasn't too ghetto, it was perfect. Cardi B's in this, and I honestly thought that she would have more of a relevant part. She doesn't stick around too long, and she's there to be Cardi B. She's not there to play whatever character is on the cast list. No, she's there to be Cardi B. Same with Lizzo. Lizzo's in there for a hot second. I think she has less screen time than Cardi B almost too. But yeah, they're kind of just in there to show up, just let you know, hey, I'm in a movie now, and that's pretty much it. So throughout the first half of this movie, you get a lot of buildup of Constance Wu's and Jennifer Lopez's friendship, and also Keke Palmer and Lily Reinhart's character. Those four are like the main four, while throughout the movie there's a bunch of different ladies that show up that are a part of their group. Like there's a part in there where they have this huge Christmas celebration and there's a bunch of different women there. It comes to a point though where there's some things happening. Pretty sure it was the recession or something like that we were in back in 2008. We were in I think the worst financial state that we've been in since then. Nobody was going to strip clubs anymore, so all the strippers needed to find something else to do. And what ended up happening was Wu's character kind of fell out on her luck. She wasn't able to find jobs when she comes back in contact with Lopez, and they decide to start doing something that was going to be able to earn them more money without being on the dance floor and on the pole actually stripping. What they decide to do is obviously illegal, and once they start getting into some of that illegal stuff, you getting all kinds of new consequences and stuff going on. They're running into new characters. Once again, I'd like to go back to saying J-Lo did an absolutely amazing job. I wasn't expecting her to be this good in this movie, but she comes off as the boss, and she is the boss, and she presents it so well. I honestly was expecting a lot more cringy moments in this thing, but I don't think I really cringed at all. It was funny when it needed to be, it was touching when it needed to be. The sincere moments, they felt real. I didn't feel like anything was forced. The only real problem I had with this movie was mainly just when things started to get really interesting. That's when the movie was almost over. A lot of the first half of the movie is build up, and it's stuff that we need there, but it's slow. So once we start getting into that second half, things start to get really interesting, and I'm kind of like sitting up in my seat at this point like, okay, this is starting to get really good. And then next thing you know, it's like, oh, this movie's about to be over. This is the end. I feel like we could have used like an extra maybe 15-20 minutes there toward that end segment, just to touch up on a few things that it's like a few paths that I felt like could have been taken that they kind of just, you know, didn't. And it leaves the movie on a short note a little bit. But overall, I had a pretty good time watching this movie. It was nowhere near as bad as I was thinking that it could have been. Surprised me a lot, actually. So I'm gonna give this one a Silver S award. And since this is my first movie review, I'll go ahead and explain how my rating system works. The highest that a movie could be would be a platinum, then gold, silver, which is where this one is, bronze, and like a E for effort for the ones that, you know, weren't really good but weren't exactly horrible. And then for the horrible ones, I don't know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I don't have anything clever for that one yet. There's two different kinds of people that come to movie reviews. There's the ones that come to the review to see if it's something that they might want to go see. For me, I only watch movie reviews when I've actually seen the movie, so I can just hear what somebody else has to say about it and hear what their thoughts were on all of the parts that I liked or disliked in the movie. So with that being said, how my videos are going to work, I'll do a little normal review, no spoilers, no extra information that you don't need in the beginning, and then when I'm done with that part, I'm going to do a spoiler-ish review. Basically a part where I just talk about specific parts in the movie that I liked that might include spoilers or just things that happen that people who haven't seen the movie shouldn't know, not necessarily because it's a spoiler. Spoilers, they have a pretty wide range. Like what somebody else would consider a spoiler, I would, but what I would consider a spoiler, somebody else might not. So for my movie reviews, I'll be putting a timestamp for the time where I start talking about the more spoilerish stuff. And I'll also put the time at the beginning of my movies and let you, you know, just skip straight to that if you've already seen the movie and you don't need to know what it's about. I really enjoy looking at J-Lo that whole time. From the moments where she was half naked on stage, shaking her ass, moving her hips around, showing her abs, to the moments where she was just there and it was zoomed in on her face. The woman is gorgeous, and I cannot believe she looks that damn good at 50 years old. Fucking love Keke Palmer, man. There were so many moments where she just had me just dying. That part when she was in the room with that chick after dude passed out and they were talking about the chicken wings. Relatable as fuck. I wasn't expecting the whole dynamic between Ramona and Destiny to be so cool that whole time. I thought that it was probably gonna turn into something like I hate you, bitch. I can't believe you snitched on me, bitch. I never trust you again. I thought that that's what it was gonna turn into. That was pretty cool seeing that, you know, that their friendship was real. There were moments like when they were fighting over the phone, when she was talking to the dude, I think his name was it Doug? And she was like, yeah, get off the phone. You need to get off the phone right now, and like snatched the phone out from her hands and called her a selfish bitch, or no, an ungrateful bitch. Ungrateful little bitch. When I saw that, I was like, damn, I guess she's just been kind of a piece of shit person this whole time. But no, it didn't turn out like that. I kind of like that. I thought that was pretty cool. Is it just me, or I noticed shit like this? Like when Destiny went to go drop her kid off at school, why the fuck didn't she change her shirt? She had all that blood on her shirt and on her stomach. It's like, I know you knew it was there. Why wouldn't you take a few seconds to switch it out? Turn it inside out or something. Like, get some water, rub it on you, get the blood off your fucking stomach. Y'all saw how all the people were like looking at her like she was crazy. Like, damn. The part when Usher came through, that was pretty lit. when they all crowded into the dressing room and they were like, oh my God, Usher's here. Yeah, Lizzo. It was actually Lizzo that did that. I didn't think they were gonna show him. I didn't think that he was actually gonna be in there. But that was pretty dope. Him and J-Lo had that little one-on-one with the eye contact. She's all like, what's your name? And he's like, Usher, baby. Solid. Does Jennifer Lopez and Usher have any kind of music together at all? I've never heard it if they do. It was when Destiny started talking about that whole dream that she would have. She would be in the back seat of the car just looking out the window like it's just a casual car ride, and then looks in the front seat and there's no driver there, and she's like starts rushing up to the front seat and tries to take the wheel to get control of the car, but she can't get it, and that's when she wakes up, and then we actually see the dream. That was dope as hell. I've talked to a lot of people who have crazy ass dreams like that. When they dropped the dude off, well, we're trying to drop the dude off at the hospital, man. And Keke Palmer's character just starts running off. She just starts running off, ass cheeks hanging out and jiggling and shit. And they kept the camera on her running for a long ass time. It's like, where the fuck are you going? Like, where are you about to go? That girl Annabelle, Lily Reinhardt's character, to me, she kind of looks like, what's her name? Brittany Murphy. Yeah, Brittany Murphy. Now, all the Brittany Murphy fans and stans, please don't spam that dislike button if you don't agree with me. That's just my personal opinion. Yo, that part when Destiny came home and her grandma was just dead like that, yo, that hit me like unexpectedly. When they put that shot on her and you just saw her like in the chair like that, I didn't know she was like dead right there until she started crying. I was like, oh shit, she's fucking dead? That's wild, man. Could you imagine just coming to your anybody, your mother, grandmother, sister, anybody that you love dearly, just coming to their house, expecting them to be sitting in the chair that they normally sit in, and they're there, but they're not there. It's fucking unbelievable, dude. I couldn't imagine that shit. Yeah, it was a lovely time. Just being able to sit there and look at beautiful women for like almost 2 hours. Yeah, it was I enjoyed it very much.